Matt from the Awesome Duo. Although, I guess I don't really do a lot with my Steam group anymore, so it seems kind of ironic that I still use it, but doesn't matter. I'm back to do some streaming of Quasimorph End of Dream. I forgot that it kind of does this little weird thing in the beginning, but I was playing this earlier, so I just want to say that this has been a rather enjoyable game. It is a tactical roguelite, slightly turn-based, but you really don't see the turn-based until you get in combat, but we'll see plenty of that. Um, Extraction shooter type of thing. So you begin by needing to create your clone, which you can't change their names or do anything with them, but you do unlock different clones as you play, which makes it useful if you want to play as a certain type of person. I like Percy Fawcett. They've been doing really well for me. You have two classes to begin with. I personally prefer the Scouts of Hades. And with this, you have basically different types of passive perks, uh, other perks that will basically level up as you play. You got some hardening, pain immunity, reserves, training, close quarter combat specialist, combat focus, blind fury, and bodybuilding. Bodybuilding actually will level up faster than anything else just because you earn it by running. You will also start with some basic weapons and armor for when you start, so you're not going in naked. And it means you always have a starting point. You know, I also have a couple of items that I have on me because I did some unsuccessful runs earlier. You can choose to use melee weapons, or you can choose to use ranged weapons. It's really up to you on how you want to play. I personally just go with the guns. Jane is our friendly little assistant that will tell us kind of what's going on, where we're going, and she's who we talk to when we want to get extracted from the area. To fly in a nice little dropship, which is nice, because who doesn't like spaceships? So each time you play, you will see that it is going to be slightly different with a level layout, where the enemies are, what's in the chests, what's in storage. So you can never rely on your memory of where to go because it might be different. As an example, this is the first time out of, I don't know, 10, 15 runs that I've actually found this Starlock pistol. I will use that to shoot people in the face, I am sure. You can also use obstacles as a type of cover, but the enemies can use them as well. Getting all kinds of new weapons during this run. So ultimately, I am going to need to go to the station, and I did not mean to go to the station yet because that seems like a really bad choice, but that's fine. We'll just deal with it. I may be able to go back upstairs. Oh good, I can. So by choosing to walk further distances like this is actually what is building up my bodybuilding. And I can push C to bring up my class information, and I can take a look at how it's going. So what does bodybuilding do that would be beneficial? It is health. Health is something that you really need because you get shot a lot. And also you can catch yourself on fire. So this is where the turn-based part of the game comes into play. There is now a guy. He doesn't see me, but he does now. If you can see the little blood splatters, it means he's bleeding. And I've been shot, so that's wonderful. But what happens when you enter combat, you will often see things like this, which is your perk that is triggered. So I've got combat focus, which is up, and blind fury, and that's kind of what they do for me. Unfortunately, I'm also infected. I have food damage because my stomach has been damaged, basically, and I am bleeding. So I will die if I don't do something to protect myself. So what you could do is come over here, find your bandages, or if you have a broken bone, you can use your splint. Come over here, choose to stabilize the wound, and I do that. So now my stomach is starting to heal itself. It will take time, but at least I will stop bleeding to death and survive. Maybe, because this other guy is now coming after me. I don't have room for anything because I have so much extra stuff. I personally prefer to have extra weapons, so I'll take that. And then I'll just go through here and loot the bodies. Except there's now a spider. If I want to reload, you just push this little button up here, and now I've reloaded. I have 3 rounds of ammunition. This pistol is actually potentially worse than what I have. It says that it's better, but I don't really think so. So I'm going to take this pistol. I'm going to eat these noodles. You can check out the map to kind of see where I'm going. Green is containers. Red are dead people. If they are still alive, they will actually be bright red. A laser marksman rifle seems like a wonderful idea. Because I'm not really doing long or short range, I will take that. I can come back to this spot here to heal myself, so a good thing to remember is this room right here has some healing for when I need it, which might be something I need soon. I want to get away from that explosion. So this is only one of many planets that will be available during the actual full release of the game. And this is one of those games that it shows a lot of what is currently available and what will be available. And this is why I like to carry multiple weapons. And I might be in a bit of a problem area here. Because this guy is right there. I'm out of ammo. There was a guy over here, but I managed to shoot him once, and then he bled to death. I'm gonna unfortunately have to drop my little sniper rifle because there's no guarantee that he is going to come back. And oh, I don't think I'm gonna find any actual Oh, so one of the complaints I had originally was the inability this pistol is terrible for up close and personal combat. But one of the issues I had was that you couldn't, basically force enemies to come to you. It turns out I was very wrong with that concept because you just need to push space. If you press space, you can kind of take care of it that way. Well, I do like energy weapons. They are not necessarily the best when facing off against certain foes. And it looks like this person does not have... Never mind. I was gonna say, it looks like they didn't have any actual ranged weapons. I thought they were only melee, but they were not. And don't be afraid to switch weapons around. It looks like I have actually cleared this floor. Actually, no, there's some stuff at the very bottom. So I need to go check that out because you never know what you're going to find. And there are certain things that would be very beneficial to have. Such as a better backpack, a tactical vest, and items like that. But you just move around by clicking. It's very simple. Makes... I don't know, it's not difficult at all to really get around. Everything works kind of exactly as you would expect it to. And this run has been pretty spectacular for me because I have not run into this many weapons. This is not going to go well. So my wound is stabilized, but I'm still losing too much. And then die. When you die, you're brought back to your ship. You lose the clone that you had used and any items they were carrying, which sucks. So I'll try again. If you want to try again, you can choose a different character with a different class if you want, or you could choose the same one. We'll just go ahead and try one of our other characters with the Eclipse of Blades, which is not really that different than what you saw with the other character class. It just has some different perks. But we will choose them with the intention of being a melee-based character. But we will still obviously have some issues running into enemies and people, so I will carry a gun just in case. So the bright side with using melee weapons is you can potentially sneak up on an enemy and kill them that way. It's not something that really works that well for me. I usually don't get lucky. But these guys have not seen me. But now they have, so melee is not going to work. Going to have to switch over to my gun. I do have some cover here, which hopefully will be enough to prevent me from dying. And it actually worked out to my favor. This gun is better than the one I have, so I'll take it, but I'll also take this, which gives me a little bit additional benefits for reloading. They have a mask which I can take and wear. So things are looking up. 6x2, 6x2, so we want a vest. That is better than that. Machine gun is also nice. So if you find yourself in a situation where you have a weapon that you would like to use, and you found another one that you're interested in using, oh, it's... Was it in the chest? Yeah. But you don't have room, you can always drop some items, you can switch to your a weapon that you already have and kind of make sure you've used all of the ammunition that you have. And this is slightly better than what I had, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. That's a different shotgun, but it's not as good as what I have, so I'm not going to take it. quite a few items in here. I can repair the armor that I have with that armor kit. I can put on a better armor kit. It would appear that I can actually throw a knife. I was unaware that I could do that, but that is good to know. Let's take care of this wound before it's too late. We don't want infections, but there's not really anything you can use for it other than actual medicine. And I don't have any of that with me. What I'm doing is trying to make the turns pass, because I was hoping I could lure this person out. Well, that's unfortunate as can be. Overall, I would say that didn't go as badly as I thought it might. Gonna switch shotguns. Give myself a little bit more ammunition. Take some drugs, make sure I don't die. I don't really have any spare ammunition. Painkillers are good. I would like to take them, but I just don't have the room for it without dropping one of these weapons. Which I guess I'm going to do because, you know what? It's for the best. And it looks like we are going to be moving downstairs. Ah, because I have an inventory space down here, I can actually put something in there, which ideally would be a grenade if I had it, but I don't have any grenades. Now that is awkward. Where did they go? Where did you go, person? Six by two. Actually, I think the person just... I think they're dead. I think they, I think they bled to death. Looks like we are shotgunning our way through this for the time being, because I have more shotgun shells than I know what to do with. Oh, a heavy machine gun? Alright, we're gonna get rid of our SMG. I'm actually gonna switch over to the heavy machine gun. Feel as though that is going to be our answer to everything. And now we're out of bullets. Gonna hold on to it though, because that is a nice weapon. Go ahead and eat those noodles. We gotta make sure we eat so we don't get too hungry. Alright, so if things get dicey, we know that I need to come down to the bottom area. I think this is another door. Oh. Is that another door? A marksman rifle. Well... where's this going to take me? Oh, the laboratory. That is a new place. A lot of items that I need, though. There are quite a few people on here. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At least 13 enemies. This would be somewhere that would be good to go once we have something like some grenades. If I can find grenades, then I will gladly come back and do something in this area. These guys come back to life, which is not ideal. Modified pistol, not better than what I got. Doing okay ammo-wise. I actually feel pretty good about how things are going. Shotgun is a terrible choice for this. Let's switch over to this hunting rifle and see how it does. It doesn't do great. But that worked out really well. Electromagnetic gun. I'm gonna use this instead of the heavy rifle. Don't really want to drop that because I really hope to find more ammunition to use it. I do not know what this is or what to do with it. don't have a map. Been doing so well. This is gonna be the time that I... Jesus. I mean, this guy's gonna come back. He's gotta open the door. Oh, he turned into one of these guys. A mutant. It doesn't look like you can overeat, which is good, because, you know, if you overeat for real, it's so uncomfortable. Alright, I still did not find whatever it was I was supposed to find here. So I guess I'm gonna be going downstairs. See if there's anything I can do. Each turn of running gives one experience. Well, I guess I have not been running? I guess I'm not running, or it's just not working for this class. But there's nothing here for me to take, which means it looks like I'm going back down into that laboratory. I'm going to take this med pack because I may need it. Alright, into the laboratory we go. This will probably not go well. I already don't have a good feeling about it. Oh, I didn't realize I still have some ammo for this. Wow. Completely worthless. Now, the nice thing is, I can tell that this guy does not have... Never mind. I was gonna say he doesn't have a weapon, but he does. I do have a map here, so that's good. Oh, I'm out of... I'm out of ammo. I didn't realize that. It's okay, I will use the axe. Maybe I'll switch over to the electromagnetic gun. I will take extra ammo as I see it, or extra weapons. I may not want them, they may not be ideal, but at least they give me a little bit of... No. A little bit of extra room. Um, um, they're turning into some kind of animals. That actually worked out better than I thought it would. I will repair this. What? Well, that wasn't not expected at all. So, but anyway, but that is kind of what you have to expect with Quasimorph. Um, I definitely recommend it. Quasimorph End of Dream, the prologue leading up into the full release of Quasimorph, which is expected to come out some other time. I think it was July, maybe. Let's see. It is coming soon. There is no date release right now on Steam for when the full game comes out, but I will post a link on my YouTube channel, which in theory you're watching now. That gives you a link to this so you can take a look. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.